Hi there, I'm Michael with eTrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this T1 vehicle wiring harness. This is going to provide a four-way flat trailer connector at the back of your vehicle so that you can get hooked up to your trailer and have your vehicle's lights sent back to your trailer's signal lights so that motorists that are behind you will be able to better see if you're stopping or turning so that you're going to be a lot safer. Now this system is designed specifically to fit your 2020 and newer Buick Encore GX. So if you have that Encore GX, you can trust this is going to be a very simple installation for you. It's going to work to make sure that you're able to hook up to your trailer. Now this four-pole or four-way flat connector is obviously going to plug right into a four-way connector on your trailer, but if your trailer has a 5-pole, a 6-pole, or a 7-pole, we do have adapters available here at eTrailer.com that will convert this four-way to a 5, 6, or 7-pole to work with your trailer. But this is going to be an essential component so that you can get those light signals back, and then that adapter will just then adapt that signal for your trailer. This does obviously come with this dust cap here that's attached. So if you are going to have this sitting outside your vehicle for any length of time, it is a good idea to put that on to make sure that your connections are staying clean from dirt and debris. And this is a pretty convenient way to hook it onto your hitch on the safety chain loops to make sure that you're keeping track of where it's at. So you can just loop that through. But very simple process of getting hooked up to your trailer. The real process for this is to get it installed, which you'll only have to do the one time. And it is a pretty straightforward process. You're not going to have to worry about cutting any of your vehicle's wires, potentially voiding your owner's warranty and that sort of thing. So this is a fairly straightforward installation, just having to hook up to your vehicle's wiring. But I'll go over the installation pretty quickly here at the end of the video. I do want to talk about this Modulite system. This is going to have the Modulite power converter in it. That's going to ensure that your vehicle's wiring matches your trailer's. So sometimes vehicles use a different number of wires than your trailer does to send those signals. So this is going to consolidate some of those signals so that your trailer will accept them and be able to use them. This is also going to help connect to your vehicle's battery so that you're not overtaxing your electrical wiring in your vehicle. So nice little Modulite system here. This does have a potting material. If you can see there, that shiny portion there, that's going to ensure that all of our connections are going to be nice and securely held onto their connection point. So if we're going over bumpy roads, no amount of rattling is going to shake those loose because that potting material is holding it tight there. So this is going to provide 5 amps per circuit for your stop and turn lights and 7.5 amps per circuit for your tail lights. So it is going to provide exactly what you need. As far as the installation goes, like I said, very straightforward. They do include instructions here that are very, very detailed. They've got pictures and everything for you, but just a real brief overview. So you're going to get access back by your vehicle's taillights. You'll see that you've already got connectors like this installed. They'll be plugged into each other. Basically, you'll just pop those out, disconnect those, and then hook these up in line to the matching connection points. And so that's going to then reconnect your circuit for your taillight, so your vehicle will drive around like normal. When you're not hooked up to a trailer, all the lights are still going to function properly. But then it's also going to send those signals to your wiring so that if you are hooked up to a trailer, it will show that same wiring. So our brown and yellow is on our driver's side. So we'll get that hooked up there. And then we'll run our green and red over to our passenger side. Exact same thing over there. Disconnect factory wiring, plug this in line, and it will work for us. Back at our box here, our Modulite box, we do have some double-sided tape that we can just mount this flat portion on the back side to a flat surface probably on our driver's side there. We do have a ground wire and a self-tapping screw that will allow us to ground this to a metal surface back in that same compartment. And then we've got this black hot lead wire. So this is going to be connected to our battery. Obviously our battery is going to be up in the front by in our engine compartment. So they do provide a substantial amount of extra wire that we can then use one of the butt connectors to connect to, run this up to our engine compartment. They do include lots of ties for us to hold it up in position. When you're running this, you do want to make sure that you're staying away from anything that's going to be hot or moving, which could potentially damage the wire. So keep it in a nice safe space as you're working your way up underneath the vehicle. Once you get up to the engine compartment, you've got your fuse holder here. You'll cut this wire in half. One end will then connect to the other end of your extension wire there. The other end you'll connect to the ring terminal that's included, and then you'll put that on the positive post of your battery. That's going to provide power to the whole system, and once that's all connected, you can put your fuse in. They include this 15 amp fuse. Put that in place, and you're pretty much ready to go. When you're living with this over time, you could, like I said, connect this to your safety chain loops, have it stored outside your vehicle, but most likely you want to keep this stored in your cargo area, just kind of bundled up so that you can pull it out and use it whenever you need it. So overall, really nice system for those of you who are needing to pull a trailer with your Encore GX. This is going to get those light signals working for you. Like I said, that's just a very brief overview. The instructions are a lot more detailed. They'll walk you through step by step how to get this installed. So that's going to complete our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with eTrailer.com. Thanks for watching.